Hey guys, Mr. Gwil here again. So last tutorial or second to last tutorial, we will be learning how to use all of the different instrument modules inside the playground in learningmusic.ableton.com on the website. Alright, so let's go back to our playground. Now we saw in the preceding tutorial how to create a chord progression and then to create a bass line around it, complexify it. Here, today I'll be adding a melody, but first we're going to add some beats. Alright, so interesting in the playground is that we have two measures. So beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4, and then beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4 of the second measure. So there are quite a few more options, especially with the sounds as well. Even though I have so many options, I like to keep it simple with my the method, the system I'm using. So always close hat, clap, and then kick. And then I'll add whatever I feel like adding, but I like to start with that. So let's start with the close hat, still going with the I letter, okay, this way. So I'll add this to every beat and then both measures. Clap, I'll use my clap. You remember that we need to put the clap on the second beat and the fourth beat, second beat and then fourth. The reason for that being it's about the backbeat. So this rock and roll and even jazz are based on that that upbeat that makes us swing, that makes us want to groove and dance a bit more. So yeah, I really stress the fact that I want a clap on 2 and 4. After, if they want to break the rules, I do not have a problem with that at all. This is why we're doing this, to break the rules. But at first, I like for my students to try a system that enables them to be really quick and not to doubt themselves so much. You know, leave less options in order for them to be able to move forward. And then after that, as they learn along, they can just go in whichever direction they choose. All right, so the kick. I want to kick on the first beat. No kicks on 2s and 4s like this. So no kicks here. So I'll be using letter H. Let's say letter C, letter J, and then letter B. All right. Second measure, letter A, letter C, letter I, and then letter J again. All right, so it sounds like this. I'll add this letter here, write J here, and then I'll put this as a D. Actually, I'll leave it as a J. All right, I like this. I've got something. It went really fast. I created this and the kids created this in less than a minute. After that, what's fun is that you can just add some spices. So let's go and add some open hats. I like adding open hats before the 4 or just before the 2 as well here. It could be a 2 here or the 2 here. I'll try and add an open hat right before the last 4 right here. Now listen closely. You will not be hearing that open hat as I'll be playing back this beat. The reason of this being is that the close hat has note priority over the open hat. So you need to remove the open hat, the close hat, in order to hear the open hat. All right, so remember that. Now I'll be adding a bit more stuff. Let's try in a snare. I could double right here on my claps, so it's going to beef up a bit that backbeat. I'll add some stuff here. Not sure about that. Okay, I like that. Okay, I like this. So I'm pretty set. Let's try the bass line, actually the chord progression, then I'll add the bass line and then the groove, all right, the beat. So remember the same chord progression. So we have the chords A, C, F, and then D. So the bass line right here. And then the beat 3, 4. Yeah. So I find it starting to sound like something that's, somewhat professional. It sounds pretty good. I'm going to go create a melody. So now do not forget this is in C major. I need to go and put it in the right key, A minor. And then I'll be creating a little melody. I'll start on the third. So C. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm not usually you should take a lot more time to create a melody, but let's have fun a bit, So let me play back. Okay, I'll stick to something more simple. Alright, let's say we like this. It's not the greatest melodic line I've written in my life, but it'll do. So I'll listen to it just with the chord progression and see if I like it. Yeah, I'll go get the G. Okay, let's try this with the bass line 3, 4. Okay. So I guess you get the point. We can have fun. We can spend quite a bit of time just adjusting these notes in order for it to sound as best or as good as we want it to sound. So there's quite a bit of time you can be just spending on a melody, creating melody. And this is the main topic. The main thing about this is that it's to take your time and to use each module, each different chapter to your own liking and the way you want to teach things. Now I'm going really fast doing this, but I think there are quite a few things to teach just using learningmusic.ableton.com. It's a great website. It's super simple and super fun to use, and even if you're in high school, it's a website you can use to teach the basics of using a DAW or using anything using a step sequencer for the kids. It's really simple to understand. Alors voilà, I hope you enjoyed this. Next last tutorial will be about us sending all of this great music, all of these 2 bars inside Ableton Live. See you then.